Oh, don't. The one thing I say to everybody that's on here, I have no idea how to start these. I'm so good at ending them. But
I mean, to be honest, the levels.
Are you recording?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, are you recording now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you keep this in, we'll keep it in. I don't care.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Wafflin on podcast. I have another very special guest today. I know I say that every episode, but I do mean it. The lovely Miss Hannah Davies. How are you?
Hello. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Yep.
What do you do?
I am a violinist and sometimes a singer. Sometimes a waitress, but that's way less exciting.
Where'd you waitress?
Polly in King's Heath. It's great.
Never
you should
heard
go.
of it. I should go.
Fantastic.
I do mean to go to King's Heath more. So talk to me about the violin. Why the violin?
Because, so my parents had this friend who had just done a PGCE. She was like, I need to learn.
A what?
PGCE, teaching qualification.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, sorry, too northern for you. And she just needed like test subjects to teach to prove she could do it. And she was a violinist. So my parents were like, have our child. She'll be the test subject. Teach her to play violin. And I just kind of didn't stop playing, so.
Okay, how old were you when you started?
6 or 7 maybe.
Oh, really?
Like really young,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because I was going to say, I didn't pick up a musical instrument until I was 14, and that was a guitar. But I suppose with violin, people start a bit earlier. I don't know,
I think it's one of them, when you were a kid, and your parents are like, what would be a cool thing for them to play?
So they chose the violin.
Yeah, I was saying that I wanted to learn trombone, and my dad was like, it's bigger than you. No. So violin was the next most impressive thing that I could learn.
Yeah, I started on saxophone. I did 2 lessons at school, and I don't know what happened. I think it's the classic. I heard rock music for the first time, and I was like, I can't play saxophone anymore. I need guitar lessons, but all the guitar lessons were taken up by that point. So
Aww.
I know.
Gutted for you.
I know, and I still can't play properly after 10 years. So have you always been? I don't. Have you always been musical then?
Only because my family have been musical. So my dad's been in bands and stuff since he was really young.
Okay. So what's the
Kind of
first
forced upon
stuff you remember hearing?
So my dad listens to country music.
I'm a year ago I would have been totally on your side, but I actually quite like country music right now. It's the more modern stuff that's a bit more not about tractors and farming.
Yeah, if you get rid of that country accent that everyone does. Even when they're not actually American, they do that weird accent. I don't like that. But all the other stuff in country music is quite good.
Mm.
And instrumental stuff is good.
I don't think I've ever listened to any instrumental stuff. I listen to the stuff like Toby Keith and stuff like that, which is a bit more...
I wish I knew who that was.
You don't know, Toby Keith's really good. He'll sing about country stuff, but it's also picking birds up at bars and stuff like that. So it's a bit more modern. So it's
more what you're into.
Well, sort of, yeah.
Picking birds up
Yeah.
at bars.
So the first stuff you listened to country, how old was that? As soon as you can remember anything?
Yeah, so I remember the CDs that we had in the car were Shania Twain, Dixie Chicks.
Shout out Shania
Lone Star.
Twain, man. I know it's a bit odd for a straight male to like Shania Twain, but I fucking love Shania Twain.
You can't not like Shania Twain,
That's
can
what
you?
I'm saying. There's certain stuff you can't... pop music is pop music is popular music.
It's popular for a reason.
Exactly. I will die for Shania Twain. I'll die for the Backstreet Boys. I'll die... What other pop acts do I like? I can't remember right now.
I always say this because people rip the shit out of me for saying that I love Ariana Grande.
Mm.
But she's the biggest artist in the world because she's good and people like her. And people like her because she's good.
Mm. I remember when I first got into music when I was 12, 13, I was very defensive about the music I liked. I was only into indie. I wouldn't listen to anything other than indie music. I liked Franz Ferdinand and the Arctic Monkeys, and that was...
Because that's the cool thing
yeah,
to listen
and I was
to.
now I'm just how can you shit on for somebody for liking music?
It is weird. I feel that when you're in school, you get them people that are I'm a musician and I like metal, and if you don't like metal, then you're wrong. And I hate them.
Yeah. It's I had the whole indie fringe and stuff. That was really
Oh
in.
my god!
Oh.
Show me pictures.
They're about. I'm sure there's some on my Facebook, and then I went through a phase of not combing my hair either, but not realising that I didn't comb my hair. So the top of my hair was really straight, and the bottom of it went down to like my shoulder. Did it go down to my shoulders? It definitely went past my ears. It was like bushy. I don't know if you've seen the comedian Paul Foot. Have you seen the comedian Paul Foot?
I
He
don't think
dresses
so.
a bit. I don't know how to describe him.
Can I Google him?
Yeah, Google him.
What's his name?
Paul Foot. And it was like that, but so extra. Like it was like I don't understand what. You know, like some people's hair gets frizzy in like humidity. The bottom of my hair was like that.
Okay.
I looked like a small dog.
I feel like having Googled this man, this is not someone you want to look like.
Oh no, but that's sort of his like unique selling point. He looks like that, and he's funny. So not only is he funny to look at, he's also funny. He's he's like Noel Fielding-esque in comedy.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so that's what my hair looked like. People were telling me my hair looked shit. I just didn't look in a mirror for like 2 years.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there. People are like, "Why are you wearing that?" And I'm like, "It's cool, but it's not."
And then I remember having my yearbook photo, seeing it, and put myself in hairdressers the next day. So
That's like the intervention you needed.
Don't. So like people that haven't seen me since school, which is a fair number, I still see some of them now and again, will only look at their yearbook and see that, and it's just like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's how you're remembered.
Don't.
How do you feel?
I was just one of those kids that really tried to be cool when I was at school, and like I was in a band, but I played bass.
Oh.
So it's not the coolest thing in the world. It's like I was learning how to play guitar, and a kid in my music class was just like, "Do you want to play bass in the band?" I was like, "Yeah."
Less strings, easier.
Yeah. Didn't know what bass was. I knew I'd seen one, but I didn't know it had a different name. And then I was in a band.
Oh my god.
And I was playing gigs in pubs at 15. I was like looking like that with my hair, and it was just like, yeah, it was not good.
Sounds like a wonderful time. I wish I was there.
Oh,
to be
don't.
honest.
Because it was all the old, like the like V-necks with like the 2 buttons, like the really colourful.
Yeah, and they always had like fluorescent lining for some reason.
I think I'd grown out of them by the time I was in a band. I think I've repressed these memories, to be honest.
That was a weird phase that everyone went through.
Yeah, jeans that weren't fitted, which I can't wear now. I have to wear skinny jeans now.
Yeah.
You know, like bootcut jeans.
There was a weird time before skinny jeans existed, wasn't there?
Yeah, my dad used to bang on about drain pipes. I was like, what the fuck are drain pipes? And he explained it to me. I was like, why would I want to wear those? And then I wore them. I was like, oh yeah, I get this now.
I feel cool now.
And then like flimsy plimsolls, and I was like, kids these days did not understand the shit we had to go through.
I couldn't agree more.
Ugh.
I dressed very weird as a child, but the less said about that, the better.
No, I've shared.
I'd have lots of nice clothes and lots of nice colours, and then I'd be like, let's wear them all at the same time.
Have you got siblings?
Yes.
Did your mum and dad dress you the same?
Okay, so my sister. This is a podcast, so people can't see me. I'm ginger, so is my sister. My sister is 2 years older than me, but she's short and I'm tall. So when we were growing up, we were kind of the same size.
Oh,
People
like
would
it
be
equal out.
like, "Oh, are they twins?"
Oh,
And we had a buggy that instead of having one seat had 2 seats, but like next to each other.
A buggy, like
yeah,
a
like
pram.
a pram.
Okay.
So you know how you see them now, and they've got like one kid on the top, one kid on the bottom.
Yeah.
Ours wasn't like that. It was side by side. So, like take
they're
up the
so
whole
inconvenient.
path.
Yeah, they're so inconvenient.
2 little ginger kids sat in it. Just that's embarrassing, no matter what you wear.
Like I'm 4 years older than my brother. My mum still dresses the same, and it was just like. But the men in my family look very similar, like.
Almost like you're related.
Oh man.
Wow. Sorry, I'll stop making bad jokes.
No, carry on. It's alright.
Okay.
So like me and my dad look very similar. We have I only grow these sides out. I only grow the facial hair out on my cheeks, so I don't look like my dad. And my hairline is exactly the same as my dad's, but I'm clinging onto a fringe. And I've literally just texted my barber on the way in. It's like, I'm thinking about shaving my head. Should I do it? Because it's just pissing me off. But I'm just gonna look exactly like my fucking dad.
If I shaved my head, I would look exactly like my dad as well. And that is a true fact.
So you look more like your dad than your mum then?
Well, my dad's really ginger and I'm really ginger, so I think that's the deciding factor. My mum is very, very not ginger. Like, she looks like a different race to me. Because I'm so damn pale. But yeah.
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 I want to ask a question that I need to phrase properly.
Okay.
Because I
feel like
like
this is going to be offensive.
no,
but go on.
it might be. As a ginger person, do you feel like you get recognised as other ginger people more often than a brunette would? As in, like a brunette and a brunette. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Anyone who's,
Yeah.
like, remotely famous and, like...
Yeah.
What's the word? Like, current.
Yeah.
The most ginger current person, that's always who I am. Even though I don't look like any of them.
I know.
When Doctor Who had Amy Pond, everyone was like, "Oh, you're Amy Pond." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm ginger."
Yeah.
And then that Poldark, I've never seen it. Apparently,
I've
there's
never
a ginger
seen it.
girl in that.
My mum loves
I got
it.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone ginger. It's just like, oh, it must be you. No, it's not.
I don't get that, man. Because especially when you were a kid, like, going back to, like, you saying your mum's a different race to you, ginger almost is treated like that, isn't it?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Were you, like, bullied?
I feel like people tried to bully me and I was just like, no. And then they stopped. Which is the best way to deal with bullying.
Yeah.
Just be like, no.
But yeah, but you don't realise
I
that
don't
until
think
you're, like,
bully.
20. You don't realise that until you're older, do you?
I think I realised it young because I was ginger and my dad was like, prepare for this, Hannah. It's going to come for you.
It's like hazing. It's like hazing at a frat house, just like taking the piss out of the ginger kid. So you weren't. Oh, that's sick though, because I know like some people that I grew up with that are ginger that literally hated being ginger. But
Yeah, but I feel like that's half the issue. If you hate something about yourself and someone's trying to pick on you for it, they're going to succeed because they know that you hate it already.
Yeah, I get that.
If you're like, nah, actually, I look better than you, fuck off, then they're like, oh, well, that backfired. And then they move on to someone else.
Yeah, I used to. Oh God.
You used to bully gingers.
No, I didn't used to. No, one of my best mates is ginger, which is like saying I've got black friends in it. No, I used to like after I had my hair cut, after my yearbook photo, I used, you know, like Dave Grohl.
Yes.
You know when he had like the sweeping fringe and like the side. That's what I wanted to look. But my head and my hair just never do what I want them to do. I ended up like looking like Hitler.
Oh my god.
And that happened for a while, and it was fun.
How was that for you?
I hated it, but I think people.
I feel like that's the only acceptable response.
Yeah, like embraced it.
Yeah,
Like,
I was really into it.
I started going to parties. I started to be like guest hosts at parties and stuff. No, don't. Yeah, but then I remember just not. I don't know what I did. I don't know with my. I don't know if I changed my hair. I think I just grew it out again, but learned how to comb.
That is a good thing. Grooming is like, I know I can't say anything because, look at me. But yeah, grooming is good.
Yeah.
We should all do that.
Don't, because I feel like it's the stereotypical lad thing though. Just like groom yourself when you're like 14, 15.
Yeah, because you're trying to be cool. I'm like, wow, I don't care about how I look.
Oh God.
But then,
I thought I didn't. I proper thought I didn't, but now I'm looking back, I was like, I cared so much. And I remember going to college, and I would just, because it was a new environment, I was just such a dick.
He's trying to impress everyone.
Yeah.
Look at my sexy unbrushed
Yeah,
hair.
I was just trying to get laid, and it was just like...
Did it work?
No, it didn't. Not at college.
Fantastic.
I was made a complete arse clown out myself. But it's got to the point now, if I see people that I was at college with, I'm just like, I cannot talk to you.
Oh my god.
It wasn't bad, but I just felt... I felt like I wasn't being me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Trying too hard to impress people and then you just...
Yeah, and they
try and
know
do what
the
they
fake me and not the person I actually am.
Maybe you should rekindle the connections there.
Damn,
Go back and be like, this is the real me. I regret everything that I did and everything that you saw when we were in college.
I do genuinely think I've repressed all my memories from like past the age of like 18.
Should we have a therapy session?
This is what this is going to turn into, because I'm having my friend. I need to message my mate who I went to uni with, and we're just going to talk about mental health. And it's just going to be like, we're going to end up really getting to know each other. Well, we're good mates anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you try and breach that gap with certain people who are a bit put off with it. Girls,
some people are weird though, aren't they?
Oh,
I feel like you talk about emotions with some people, they're like, whoa!
Not even that. Like, getting the train in today, it was because it's like, it's a weird time to get the train at like 10 at any time of the day, because if I get if you get like the rush hour train, everybody's going to the same place.
Yeah.
But like the one just after, like the hour after, like 10, 11 o'clock, if you get a train anywhere, it's just full of fucking weirdos. It's just so weird.
The unemployed.
Oh, don't. Yeah, me. Don't. Public transport is just the best.
Did you make any public transport friends? Because they are the best.
An old man said hello to me the other day.
Oh.
That was quite nice. But it was so like weird that it was so random that it just confused me. Because I was like, why is he saying hello to me? He doesn't know who I am.
It's just being friendly.
Yes, I know it is. But this is the point now. I get public transport so often and I just sit there quiet. I don't even listen to music anymore because it hurts my ears because I'm old. So I just have to people watch. But now I hear random conversations, which is quite
I
fun.
think that's the best bit though, listening to people's weird conversations.
Like some people, because I used to do this as well. I used to not listen to music but still have my headphones in. So
Like a spy.
Well, that's what I mean. But now I feel, now I'm just like, you know what? I'm being upfront about this. They know I'm listening to them.
Stare into their soul while they're talking as well.
It's so awkward. It's so awkward. Because like, anywhere, especially if it's a packed train, because you can't look anywhere because there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
Today it wasn't that bad, but I still was just catching the same bloke's eye contact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you've pulled.
Maybe I don't know. I can't remember what he was talking about on the phone. I think he was talking about his daughters.
Oh. Probably not the one for you then.
I'm not that let down. I'm not gonna lie. Like he can happily have his wife. So you're not from Birmingham, are you?
How did you tell?
English?
English?
No, like what did you just say?
How did you tell that I was not
How
from
did I
Birmingham?
tell?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
How did you know?
Thank you.
Sorry.
Don't.
I struggle with words.
Your accent isn't even that bad.
That's like a bit of a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, I know. Well, I get that. I get that a
not
lot.
that bad.
Yeah, as a Brummie, I get that a lot.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah. So where are you from?
Can you guess?
No. 'Cause it all sounds the same.
Oh, okay.
Except for like the classic like Geordie Manc and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like everything in between, like
Okay.
Leeds.
Now that you said that I don't sound like I'm from Liverpool, I will happily tell you where I'm from.
Okay.
I'm from just over the river from Liverpool.
Oh,
So I'm from the Wirral.
What is
Not
the
a
Wirral?
Scouser. The Wirral is a peninsula, that's why it's the Wirral, because we live on the peninsula. So many people, since that busking battles thing went out,
Yeah.
and I kept saying,
Oh, that's probably why. I was like, why do I know you're Northern? But then I
I
was
kept
like,
saying
why?
I'm from the Wirral. Loads of people messaged me and were like, why are you saying the Wirral? Where are you
Yeah.
from?
I know
The
it's the
Wirral.
Wirral because of Miles Kane. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I know it's because he is the Wirral. He is the Wirral Riddler. I have to proper pronunciate.
It's quite hard to
certain
say the
words.
word Wirral, isn't it?
Yeah, especially for me. Because I used to have like a lisp when I was a child.
Aww.
I speak. I had a lot of things wrong with me. I had a lisp.
Clearly.
I'm partially deaf. No, but
Shit
I had a
hair.
massive shit hair, massive nose. What else? I'm trying to think of bad shit about me. I don't know. Just loads
You're
of
not
stuff.
really selling yourself.
I rarely can. I can sell stuff, just not myself. It's that classic thing, you know, when you're in an interview and you're just like, oh, tell me about yourself. I was like, I know nothing
I've
about
got
myself.
no hobbies, can't think of anything positive about my life.
Like, when I was in my interview the other day, I had to proper think about it. I was like, yo. But, like, in general conversation, I can talk quite normally.
I was like that. I went for a job interview that was something music related. And every other job interview, they're like, what are your hobbies? I'm like, music, let's talk about this. And they went, other than music, what do you do in your spare time? And I was like, sleeping. That's it.
Yeah, it's just
Can't
classic,
come up
man.
with anything else.
It's just the classics like sleeping, going out with mates. Maybe
You
maybe
can't really
the
sit
gym.
in an interview and be like, my only other hobby is getting really drunk. And then they'll be like,
Saying
no,
that,
we don't
though.
want to hire you now.
Saying that, I go back to uni in September. My graduation's on the 16th of September, which is really fucking late because everybody else has graduated.
Mine was November, I think.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
September.
It's
Yeah, I
cold.
just had to work out the months.
It
there.
is later in the year.
That why?
I don't know.
Where did
Cov
you graduate?
Uni.
Oh, is it? I'm
Yeah.
going to Cov.
We love Cov.
It's not a place. It's just there, innit? You get no radio signal. There's no bus. Oh, there is a train on match days, There's no bus straight to the Rico, which is the only reason why I go to Cov. Well, there wasn't when I was there. I've been there for like 2 years because I've just give up.
You can get a bus to the Rico from Pool Meadow bus station.
Yeah, but that takes like a long time.
Yeah, but it does get you there.
Yeah, true. And they have a light railway now that goes down on the match day. But other than that, But I'm going to be spending a lot of time there for the next year, and it's very
City of
fucking
culture, though, isn't it? So good things might be happening.
Why?
Because it was a deprived area. Nothing good was happening there. So they're going to improve it. Like they did with Liverpool. If you speak to old people about Liverpool, they're
Yeah,
like,
I can
"Ew,
understand.
shithole."
Yeah.
But then they had City of Culture, and now it's like, oh, we love Liverpool.
Yeah, I can
So
understand
it's gonna...
Liverpool. Is COVID now? Because
It
Hull
will
had
be
didn't
in
they?
like 2 years.
Okay, I think Hull. Like Hull. What the fuck happens in Hull?
Nothing. That's the point, though. They get somewhere where nothing's happening,
Okay.
but has potential to have things happening.
Oh,
And then
okay.
they're like, we're going to give you some money, make things happen, and then they're like, whoa,
I just feel like
things.
the true second city of England is being neglected again, and I don't like it.
Birmingham.
Yeah, of course.
They
Birmingham.
do have Commonwealth Games, though, don't they? And that's like the same
Yeah,
time.
but by
so...
default, because they didn't. Wait, who was supposed to have it?
Oh, I don't know.
No, by default, because I've got such a complex about Birmingham. I defend the accent staunchly.
The accent, isn't it, like, officially the worst in the country, though?
No.
Or the Dudley one is?
Yes, but that's not a Brummie accent.
Yeah, if you're not from here, you can't tell unless you've lived here long enough. When I first moved here, people get mad at me because I didn't know the difference. But now I do.
Yeah, I'm mad now. No, I'm joking. So you moved down here for uni?
Yeah, so in 2013, moved to Coventry. Lived there for 3 years.
Yo, that was 6 years ago.
I'm old. Moved to Coventry, and then I moved back to the Wirral for almost a year to do a Masters, but I didn't finish my Masters because I was like, I'm in love with a boy, I'm going to move to Birmingham to do it again.
How did that work out?
Well, we're not together now, so... Yeah, and then I just kind of stayed here.
So, okay. I like that. I like when people move here because it shows
More
that people
friends.
actually like it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I did move here for a boy and not for the city. When I first came to Birmingham...
Yeah, but you stayed for the city.
I stayed because I didn't want to go home and be like, look, we're not in love anymore.
This
You were
isn't
all
like
right.
This isn't like a Borstal home, you know that? This is a proper place.
Yeah. Is it?
Like, it's one of those places that I can totally see why people that don't live here take the piss. Like, because if I didn't live here, I'd probably take the piss out of Birmingham.
Yeah.
But, because I live here, I have to defend it. I have to. And I will preach that it's better than London, because London's too
I think
busy.
it's better than London.
Yeah, London's
I
too
would never
busy.
live there.
And Manchester's just full of pricks. So.
Hen parties, too many hen parties, painful amount
Where?
of hen parties.
Oh, in London?
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? A lot of hen parties happen in Manchester. Oh, I mean, I've never been on one, so...
Manchester, you will see feather boas and glitter, and everything has got a penis on it because people are like, haha, fun. And it's hell.
Oh, no. I don't like Manchester.
I hate it.
I think I'd like that. I've never been to Liverpool. I think I'd like Liverpool.
You would.
Well, you're only
There is-
saying that because you're from that area.
How dare you? I'm not a Scouser, I'm from the Wirral. But Liverpool is lovely. If you like music, you'll love Liverpool.
Yeah. My mum and dad went last year, I think, and did the whole Beatles tour and shit like that. I'm not the biggest Beatles
I've never
fan.
done any of that, you know.
Say that, I've not been to so many places in Birmingham.
You just don't do tourist stuff
Yeah.
where you live, do you?
Never been to the Black Country Museum, even though I'd really
Oh,
like it.
I have.
Is it good?
Yeah.
See, I think
Well,
it's
I
been
went,
built up a
it was
bit.
cold and there was no one really there, and I only went because I was seeing someone that worked there and he got it for free, so we were like, let's go there.
It's
Wasn't
basically
great.
everywhere you go because you are seeing people
I
that
live
are
a
there.
very, very sad, lonely life.
Hey, don't say that. You got 1,000 matches on Tinder.
Oh, it's gone up. It's like 1,030 something now.
I'm so jealous of that. Because
Why?
I don't get a lot of attention on Tinder.
Okay,
I'm more of
no.
a Bumble person.
Let's... Out of those 1,030 something, I've actually met 5 of them.
Yeah, I was going to
I've
ask
been on a
this.
second date with one of them.
Yeah.
I've never got really further than that.
Try Bumble.
I don't like Bumble though because every single person you match with, you've got to make the effort to be funny. Because
But isn't that online dating?
no, but at least on Tinder, if I make the effort, cool, or they can make the effort. It's a two-way thing.
Oh, because
with
women
Bumble,
have to
I've got
sort of-
24 hours to come up with a good joke, or it's gone.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the pressure.
But then a lad can daily extend you.
Yeah, but nah. It's just this is why I'm single, because I'm like, I want attention, but I don't want to put effort in.
Same. Like,
Yeah.
I get really, like, into somebody, and then it's over in, like, a month. And I was like, oh, fuck it.
I feel like I am really into someone, and then they're really into me back, and then I'm like, oh, this is boring now. I'm gonna leave.
Such a woman thing, that. Although, I don't know.
How dare you?
No, it's just
Though it's definitely a man thing as well, because it's happened to me the other way around, where I'm like, I think I'm in love, and they're like, whoa, no.
Yeah, I've definitely used the L word. Did you use it in conversation?
Well, I've never said it and not had it said back to me.
Oh, I've had it said. I've said it, had it said back to me, and then a week later that person stopped talking to me. And I was just like,
Wow.
just say no, please. Because I feel like I don't, especially with like dating these days. I feel like people. This might have been dating when my mum and dad were younger, but I feel like people tell other people what they want to hear a bit more, just to uphold their social standing. Because you can get roasted on social media and shit now, can't you? And it's like people you've never met can see it. So I get that bit, but then again, I just tell the truth. If it bites me in the arse in a year's time, it bites me in the arse, but at least I know I've been truthful.
I feel like that's the best way to be.
Mm.
Or just like stop speaking to someone and run away as soon as there's feelings. That's also a good option.
Is it?
No. That's what I do though.
So do you... I don't know, man. Because I like the time that we've been alive in. Because, like, especially for us. Because, like, I remember when we had, dial-up internet and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Stop using the internet. I want to use the phone.
Yeah, man. But so you try and explain that to, like, a 10-year-old now. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, I have my home phone that I can get the internet on.
Yeah. It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know, man. We're, like, that weird cross-generation where kids have been brought up with the stuff we had to adapt to, but then we also have to show our mums and dads how to use shit. Because, like, God, like, imagine being, like, 50 on, like, Tinder.
Oh my god, I've been trying to get my mum on Tinder. She keeps refusing because I keep telling her terrible stories about the people I've met on there.
That's what I mean, man.
I think it'd be funny,
like,
though.
It probably... I don't know, man. I don't know if there's a community of older people on Tinder.
I think
I mean, I could literally check.
Have you ever used Hinge?
What's
like-
Hinge? Which one's Hinge? I use so many fucking dating apps.
It's like
Which
you've got
one's
a full
Hinge?
profile, you've got to answer questions and stuff, and then you've got to like something that they've said rather than just
Yes,
like
I
a
have.
profile.
Yes, I have.
So I had my settings wrong on that. So you can have like your age settings like you do on Tinder, and then there's a box that's like, is this a deal breaker? And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll go 1 year either way. But that actually means it'll send you like 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds. There's a lot of them on there.
Oh, okay.
As I found out when they started liking me.
Yeah.
Then I ticked the box. I was like, deal breaker. Send them away.
That's one reason why I'm so happy I'm a guy. Because, like, I just couldn't deal with pervy old men. If you had a lot of those
I
on
was having
Tinder-
this conversation with someone the other day. So when I go busking, that's like when I mainly get old men coming up to me and being like, you're really pretty, and I'm like, oh, no.
God.
But then I went busking with one of my male friends, and he was like, oh, I get it the opposite way. I have like 15-year-old girls coming up to me. They're all on Instagram, so they send me nudes and I don't know what to do with them.
Oh, God.
Because that's like so illegal.
I know.
Which I think might be worse, because then you're in a worse position because you're meant to be the one in control.
Yeah.
At least I can be like, I know who's in the wrong here, and it's not me.
Oh. How'd you deal with that, man?
Oh, I don't know.
Because, like, oh.
Yeah.
Like...
Get kids off social media. They're doing bad
Dude,
things.
man. Like, I'm all for, like, free speech and stuff, but... Cause, like, yes, there are, like, some 16-year-old kids that have been through a lot of shit and they can inform people that haven't been through that stuff, like domestic violence or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because we grew up when we grew up, but looking at kids now, there's no, like... There is a childhood, but it's so much more... Like, they have to look good. Like,
Yeah.
going back to like, the way we looked when we were like
Scary,
14,
isn't
no one gave a shit, though.
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to put 10 layers of eyeliner on and nothing else because I'm really cool and I listen to cool music. Whereas now it's like, I'm going to follow every YouTube tutorial, I'm going to buy every makeup palette under the sun, then I'm going to put 10 filters on, put it on Instagram and get 3,000 likes.
That's the one thing that's the only thing that will proper turn me off on social media. If it's like 5 pictures, if a girl's got like 5 pictures and it's all filter. Because I don't know what you look like. I know it sounds bad,
I'm
but...
guilty of being a dog filter whore.
Yeah, but
because I love it.
yeah, but like, say if it's 3 filters and 2 normal pictures, that's sound because at least I get a view of your face.
Yeah.
But like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, oh,
It is
how
weird.
does he deal with, like, how does he deal? What does he do? Does he go to the? Can you go to the place?
I don't know, because then you're not incriminating yourself, even though it's not your fault.
Yeah, because like you open that, so technically you've received it, not willingly, obviously.
I feel like it's just a case of block, move on.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, because I'm watching. What am I watching at the minute? I'm watching Mindhunters at the minute.
Ooh,
And
I tried to watch that, and I'm really bad at TV series. I stop paying
am I.
attention, and then I have to rewatch it, and then. Ugh.
So am I. But I really like it, and like the serial killers that they've interviewed, characters wise, they are real serial killers, but a lot of them are like influenced by sex. Like they'll get a hard on while killing someone and stuff like that.
That is another level of.
I know,
fucked up.
but I don't know. Is it easier these days? I imagine it must be a lot easier these days.
To kill people?
No, to be pedo.
What? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is just where my because social media is so upfront and like with like because all it takes is the wrong I know it's their fault. Like a 15-year-old girl sending pictures is wrong, but all it takes is the wrong person to open that, and then
people trust people they shouldn't trust on the internet.
Yeah.
Which is very strange.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's odd.
It is odd.
Ugh. Going back to that, how many dick pics have you received on Tinder?
I don't get them.
Do you not?
No, so the wonderful thing about Tinder...
Shock on my voice there.
Let me tell you about this. Is that on Tinder you can't send picture messages anymore.
I was going to ask that because I couldn't remember. Because I don't
think on
send
Bumble
pictures.
you can.
Yeah.
But I haven't used that in ages. So they can only send you a dick pic if you give them your number or if they get you on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah.
And I do have my Instagram linked to it, so people do find me there.
I don't. Because...
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But then the way Instagram works now, if you don't follow someone and you've got like no mutual followers, their messages go into your request folder. And if you get a picture in your request folder, it censors it and says, do you want to see this? Yeah.
Oh. It started to do that on... Because I was looking at Dana White, who's the president of the UFC.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of UFC. And there was a fight, I think it was last weekend, where... I can't remember the fight, but he got like a gash on his... just above his eyebrow. And he looked fucking cool. Because I'm a guy. I like shit like that. Not saying that women can't, but, you know, it's a guy thing. But I went onto his... It was visible on my feed.
Yeah.
But if I went onto his profile to then find it, because, you know, the algorithms... something an hour ago, you're never going to find it again. I couldn't see it. And then I couldn't even uncover it on there if I opened it, which was odd. Even though I follow him.
Weird. Some of the censorship stuff is really weird. So one of my friends has got Crohn's.
Oh, I have
and
Crohn's.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah.
She's very, very recently got the bag thing.
I have a bag as well.
So she's been like... I'll get you to follow her because she does like all her blogging and stuff about it.
Please.
And when
Is she local to Birmingham?
No, she's from the Wirral.
Oh,
I'm going to get her to come visit though.
Oh.
But she does blogs and she's doing Facebook and Instagram about it. And some of the pictures that she puts up, nothing graphic at all. It's just her with a bag. Being like, this is normal. This is the point of this blog. Yeah. And they take it down. And they're like, this is inappropriate.
I can understand ones without the bag. Because it is technically...
Yeah, anything that's a little bit gruesome or gory in any way. Yeah.
I totally get that. Because it's a new thing. And Instagram haven't caught up with it yet. So I can understand people being back because it's their photos and they don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. But looking at it both sides, I can see why Instagram are a bit cautious with it. Yeah. But
even still, when the whole point of the blog is to be we are normal people.
Oh yeah.
Don't censor us, and Instagram's like, lol. No.
But what I think they do is they have it all under one umbrella. Yeah. And when a new thing comes up, they put it under that umbrella without realising it. So it needs time. I think it'll become normal again.
Hopefully it will.
Because to me, it's normal.
Like, that's the whole point of her posting everything is to be like, don't be freaked out by this. Yeah. I'm so thankful people do that because I just... Not that I don't have a story, it's just like, I just can't... Because there's so many people doing it, I'm just like, I can't be fucking asked. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll happily talk about it with people to it. Before she got diagnosed with it, we didn't really know anyone with it, so we didn't really know what it was. Yeah. But because she's done all her blogging and that, she's now got friends over the internet that have, like, same levels of journey, or they're like a little bit further ahead or a little bit further behind, and they all chat about it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I follow a lot of girls with it, and they have like their own community sort of thing, and I want the lads to have that as well. Even though we're in a whole community.
Yeah.
But like the girls will do meets up as well, which is quite cute. So I'm gonna message a couple of lads that are local and be like, just want to do the shit that they're doing.
That would be cool. I feel like it's easier for the girls though, because they're like, there's the whole body image thing that's very female led aneway. Yeah. So when
for good reasons though.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't know.
A natural progression.
Like I'll put a picture up on my Stoneversary from my, I think it's the 4th of Feb, from when I had first.
How long have you had it?
3 years.
Ooh.
I've had Crohn's since I was 15.
Yeah.
Which sort of going back to what we were I think that sort of influenced the way I was.
Weird.
I was different anyway, but then I tried to be abnormally normal, even though it wasn't me. Yeah. So I was just, 3 years, I think.
That's cool.
What year is it now?
2019.
Yeah. 2016 I had it when I was 22. A couple of days before my 22nd birthday, I think.
Ooh.
Or 23rd.
That was a great birthday.
I came out the day before, so it was alright.
Oh, that's alright.
And then everybody wanted to come around and see me. I was like, just leave me the fuck alone. I just had
Recovering.
surgery. Don't, because the recovery took me like a month. I think they recommend 4 to 6 weeks of not lifting anything, because like even keyhole, all oxygen goes into like your muscles in your stomach and stuff like that, and it has to like expel, but you can't expel it without. You just have to lie down. And God. I could lie and sit and stand. It was just the movement of doing everything, which was odd. Yeah. But I love it, man. Like when I went into hospital, I was like 50 kilos, and I'm 76.8 last time I got weighed in a month. So I look a normal weight now. I don't like saying normal because I don't think anybody's normal, but it's one of them.
I feel like that is the thing that she struggled with, like physically the most, is that she'd be like, none of my clothes fit. And then she'd go the other way and be like, I've just bought more clothes and now none of them fit 'cause I've changed size again. Yeah, I'm currently selling off my whole wardrobe because they're all mediums. Yeah. And now I wear large or extra large t-shirts. Mainly because they're comfortable, but also if I can fit into a medium, but because I wear a support belt sometimes, the top will like show it and I'm just like, I can't be arsed for this. Yeah. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. Even though I'm not ashamed of it, it's just, I'm not comfortable. Yeah. And it's one of those. That's the most important bit, isn't it? Yeah. What are you doing, mate? This is the second time you've done this. He opened his iPad last time and his notifications went off.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh my God. I've got a new Tinder message.
Oh, live and exclusive. I like this. This
is not very exciting. I've got one that says, hey Hannah, how's it going? One that says, hello. Another one that says, hello.
Like, what do you want from an opening message?
Something funny. Say something funny, I'll reply to you. Say hi, or how are you?
Yeah, I know, man.
Or the worst one is when people swipe for me, we match, and then they go, lol, just to let you know, I'm only 5'7". I'm like, it says, first thing in my bio is I'm 5'11". Why did you swipe for me?
Wait, are you 5'11"?
I'm 5'11".
Are you sure? Because I'm 5'9" and I'm pretty sure
I'm same height as you.
Oh, you are a bit taller than me, actually. Because I was just like, wait, I don't know, because you look tall on the Instagram video, even though you were sitting down. Were you sitting down?
Which video?
The busking battle. Oh, no, you were standing because you have to stand up.
I was stood up and then I sat down for the interview.
Yeah, because when you were playing violin, you looked tall because... What building were you outside of?
I was outside of Starbucks.
Yes, and I walked past...
We had to angle the camera so you couldn't see anyone's faces inside the Starbucks.
And I walked past, and like, knowing the height of the building and shit, I was like, you're a bit taller than me. But then I saw you, I was like, you're not 5'11".
A lot of people will tell me that I look really short in my selfies, which is really weird. And then when they meet me in person, they're like, wow, I didn't expect you to be so tall.
How do you look short in a selfie?
I think because I take a lot of them from above.
Oh, okay.
I look short.
Yeah.
But like, loads of people have told me, and it's a really weird thing to say, so I feel like it must be on a lot of people's minds for multiple people to be like, you look short in your pictures, but really tall in real life. It's very strange. Yeah. So no highs or hellos in Tinder messages? No, say something funny. But how does... I don't know, man. Because there's so much pressure for, like, online dating these days. No, there's not, is there? But then there's not. You know what I mean? If you build it up in your head, you'll sound. The worst ones are, hi, how are you? What are you up to? What are you looking for on here? Can I get your number?
Oh, God.
Can I get your Snapchat? No, you can't.
I'm so fucking embarrassed.
Is that what you do on?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Now and again. But, like, because I don't know what's funny. Like, my humour, people... I like very punny jokes.
Oh, same.
Yeah, but then I'm just like... which one did I say? I said one once and she just do a match money. I was like, wow, I'm never doing that again.
I do that to some people, to be fair.
I can't remember the
feel
joke
like
I said.
My in is either, if they've got a bio, pick out something from the bio
Oh, mine's so
and
basic.
take the piss out of it. Can I see your...
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my opening line would be.
Mine... Fuck off, Quiff. Sorry, Quiff is a... I don't bet. I mean, I do bet. I had a bet for this afternoon. But... all my texts are just fucking betting companies telling me to bet. And I only bet
I
with them.
downloaded a betting app the other day because someone on the
Which
street
one?
stopped me. It's called BetBull.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I don't know if I
The
trust
credit
that.
code people do it, so it's probably a scam.
Okay.
But I downloaded it on the same day that I was with one of my friends, and he downloaded it. I lost every single bet, and he made like over £100 in the first day.
How much did you bet, though?
So the deal that they stop you on the street with is if you put £20 in and bet your £20, if it fails, they give the £20 back to you, so it's like a safe bet.
Oh, so yeah, you get...
So we did that, and
fucking hell.
he's killing it. I currently have £2.11 left in my account.
Oh, I've got a new like on Bumble.
Oh,
this is turned into online dating here. But yeah, that's my bio. It's literally
bio.
just
business student, musician, tattoos, punk, sport, gym.
Yeah,
The
that's
fact
it.
you have gym in there makes me want to be like, no.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But I can't remember the last time I had a match on Tinder.
Really?
But I have a lot more retention on Bumble. Like, I have a like on... Not bragging or anything, but I have a new like on Bumble, which I'm going to look at on this podcast.
I feel like based on this...
How far are you scrolling? It's not that detailed, is it?
There's nothing fun that you can say. You've listed some things. I would probably have to go for something about Coventry University because I also went there.
Yeah.
And I can make some jokes about Coventry University. But I can't make jokes about you being a business student or gym. That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to have to express it a bit more, haven't I? Thank you. But let's check out this Bumble. Yeah, I get more notifications off fucking LinkedIn than I do off Tinder. It's not even funny.
I feel like that's a good sign about where you are in your life right now.
Oh, this is the worst.
What?
Like, Bumble do a thing where if you have a match, if they like you before you like them, it comes up like in your match queue, but they're pixelated. So then you have to try and work out who the fuck it... I'm not playing a puzzle here.
That's ridiculous.
And then sometimes they hide it from you. And then, oh, we are. Oh, fuck. Like, it's going to be so weird if she's...
Tell you why I mainly stopped using Bumble. So, you know on Bumble, to see the profile, you have to, like, slide it up so you can, like, scroll.
Oh, she's not actually as bad as I first thought. That's sick.
Wow.
Don't, I'm so... But that's... I think social media brings out that judginess in people.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's all face value. And I hate it, but then I get drawn into it as well. I also have Instagram messages that I should probably check.
From Bumble matches?
No.
Oh, that's less exciting.
One probably off you. Did you message me before you came in? Did you message me before I came in? Yeah, usually I get in.
ignored your last two messages.
Don't.
Sorry.
It's alright. Don't. I'll leave here. I turn the Wi-Fi back on the when I get back on the train. I got 5 messages off Peri, even though I've just seen it. I don't know, man. Social media is an odd one.
I think
because one day
it depends on how you use it. Like loads of people say it's a bad thing, but if you let it be a bad thing, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But like I've been using it to promote myself recently, and that's going well. So.
Yeah, that's what Instagram is now, isn't it? Instagram is supposed to
that's all I
promote
use
people.
it for. I'm like, here's a bad joke. Give me money. Thank you.
Yeah, I just put my stories. I just use my stories more than anything. It's just wrestling memes and baseball memes that nobody gets. Only the odd person gets my memes.
Speaking of Instagram stories.
Oh God.
Let me take one right now.
Can you not put my voice on? Thank you. Even though I'm really even though I'm willing to be recording myself, I'm just like, don't put myself on Instagram.
I put a story up before and I was like, I'm going to do something I've never done today. Guess what it is? And this is a clue.
Oh, did you get any like
I got a solid 3 responses. One of them is from someone who already knew what I was doing today, who's guessed correctly.
Okay. Well, I should hope so.
One of them said give blood, which is... I wish I could do that, but I'm just too scared.
Oh, I can't. I'm not
Someone
allowed
has
to.
put busking with a license, winky face.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah, I can't give blood
Why?
because of the Crohn's. Because I'm on medication that lowers my white blood. But then I found out the other day that gay people still can't give blood. Even though, like, because obviously HIV was a thing in like the 80s, and it was more
but
prominent.
like straight people have it too.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I would if I could, but my blood could not kill somebody, but could make them really ill.
Yeah.
So.
That's really upsetting.
Have you got like a go-to song, not to play, but just to even play, or both play or listen to?
Let's see what's on my Spotify right now. Billie Eilish is there right now.
I rate her.
I love
proper rate her.
Everyone's like, oh, she's for 12-year-olds and people who think they're cool. And to be fair, I dress like a 12-year-old and I think I'm cool.
I get that.
But she's amazing.
She's
not
so...
her, actually. Her brother who does all the production. It's the production that makes it good. Let's be real.
But then again, I've seen like interviews with her and she doesn't come across as fake. To the ones I've seen.
I feel like her brother is the brains behind the music and the brains behind the business.
Yeah.
And he's just using her to get famous.
Yeah,
which I think is really kind of sad.
I get it. But then I also like, number one, he's a guy.
Yeah.
And since the dawn of time, sex sells, doesn't it? I know she's like 16, but 16-year-olds are going to lap that shit up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Boys and girls. Because girls want to be her.
I feel like
and lads
she's
want to be with her.
just essentially like a marketing tool for his music.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's aware of that.
Mm.
And I think that's why she's so depressed looking all the time.
Yeah. But...
That being said, I will still support that industry, even though I think it's horrific.
Oh, yeah.
I'll still buy all the music. And I'll probably go see her on tour.
I'd actually really like to go see her live, just see what it's like. Because I saw a couple of clips from Glastonbury, but Glastonbury's Glastonbury, and the stage is virtually the same for
I know this is
everybody.
like a horrible thing to say, but she seems kind of annoying on stage. Like, she bounces around too much, and that puts me off.
Mm. Yeah, I'm like that with crowds now. I have to sit. I don't mosh anymore. Because I don't know, like I go to hardcore shows and stuff like that.
I can't be dealing with being in a crowd where people are punching each other and
that's
finding
why
entertaining.
I love
Not
watching
about
it.
that. Oh yeah.
I love watching it. Like I'll boomerang it on Instagram.
Yes.
It looks so cool.
The best thing, if you ever go to any like metal gigs at the O2, stand on the balcony, watch everyone punching each other on the bottom floor. Really funny. But I don't want to be involved in it.
I don't. I saw, who did I see at the Institute? I think I saw Frank Hart and the Rattlesnakes, which is it's punk, but it's not punk. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody with that. But there was still like circle pits and shit, and I was like, that looks really cool to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can
Don't
then
wanna be
see
involved.
Agnostic Front at the O2 Institute 2, which is the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting a spot on that little balcony because I'm not going down there.
I'm getting injured for the sake of.
Because I don't want to get one. I don't want to get punched in the face, and two, I don't want to get punched in the face by an old man because we're all 50.
Yeah.
Like
I've never understood it. Like when I was at school, I never really listened to any kind of anything hard. But loads of my friends did, and they'd come into school with like missing teeth and broken noses. I'm like, oh, what did you do? I went to a gig. I'm like, that's not the kind of gig you want to go to.
No, it's not, man. Like I'll happily go to any sort of gig, but I'm just like, eh. But then, like I have to sit because if I stand, because you don't want to get into a fight, you have to sit stand on the side, innit?
Or go see some real music, stand right at the front, and just be like, hi, I'm in love with you, which is what I do quite a lot.
Well, I went to an acoustic gig once and someone tried to start a mosh, and I was like, what are you doing?
Very weird.
Yeah, Tom Clark from The Enemy. I went to see him with a couple of mates.
He's really good, isn't he? I didn't think he would be any good. But then I worked at some of his gigs, and I was like, wow.
Neither did we. Like, we went because we loved The Enemy, innit? And he was doing We Live and Die in These Towns with a couple of others. I think that was one of the albums I heard when I was a kid that I just instantly loved.
Didn't he do like the Enemy last ever tour, and then he's like Tom Clark doing all the Enemy songs on tour, making more money than them?
The first one was the last one, just to say bye to the fans. It was like, like 2 months later, it was like, we're touring again. So just get the band back together. And so I don't know. It's I get it because it was sick, but I wouldn't do it again because it was literally. Was it the same set? I really want to say it was the same set, bar 2 songs. And like halfway through the second gig, I was just like, "Oh, this is
it's like just the same."
Which is cool because I was there for the music, but Yeah, I've done it twice
Yeah.
now. So yeah.
I feel like that. I get obsessed with people, and I'll go to like every gig they do for 2 years, and then I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm bored.
I don't go, like, I'll do that. Like, I'll listen to one song for like a week on repeat. At the minute, what is it? The minute? Oh, I'm listening to like Casey and the Sunshine Band. What's the song? Fuck, it's one of their songs, and I go back to it like every hour or something. I'm just like,
I'm like that, and then you listen to it a month later, and you're just like, wow, I'm so sick of this, and I haven't even heard it for a month. It's just.
I think it's called "Give It Up."
Played it.
I'm not gonna sing it because I can't sing.
Go on, give it a go.
Nope. Nope. I embarrass myself enough with the random thoughts that I come out with, not singing. So yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, because I have go-to songs. Like, I can name. Fuck, I'm shooting myself in the foot here. I can name my favourite songs.
Can you?
I'm supposed to have 5.
You're supposed to have
Can I only
5.
remember 2 at the minute? Like, I have it nailed on for top 3, but I always forget one of them.
I feel
Step
like
On by the Happy Mondays.
My favourite songs depend on who I've seen live recently. Because if I've seen you live recently, you're all I'm listening to.
No, that worked out. I went to see a band called the Stray Cats the other month, which is like a rockabilly royal band from the 80s, doing their 40th anniversary tour. Look, 'cause I used to be a greaser, which is one of the other bad decisions I made before I was 20. And it was sick, because I was like I wasn't one of the youngest people there, but everyone was old.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is going to be a chill gig. Met some people, met a couple from Middlesbrough that travelled down for the day and stayed. And I was like, this is sick. This is what I like now. So yeah, Step On by the Happy Mondays is up there. Probably my favourite song of all time, because it will elevate my mood no matter what mood I'm in.
That's cute.
Yeah, so if I'm sad, it makes me happy. If I'm happy, it makes me fucking ecstatic. Especially if I'm drunk. If that comes on when I'm drunk, I am so fucking happy. I'm bouncing off walls.
That's how I react to most songs that they play in Pop World.
Pop World is so sick.
So good. But
So
nobody will
sick.
ever go because they're like, no, we're too cool for
No,
that. No one's too cool for Pop
You're
World.
never too cool for Pop World. Like, why would you not want to go to a place where you can hit Busted and then Shania Twain?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
This is
That's
the
what I
issue
want
that
from
I
music.
have with my friends when I go out, is that they're all like, let's get dressed up, let's go to Arcadian, let's
Oh,
dance
fuck
to all the
Arcadian.
newest songs. I'm like, no, let's wear our jeans and trainers, let's go to Pop World, let's sing along to every song that we've known since we were 5, let's just get really dangerously drunk. That's my idea of a good night.
My problem with Arcadian is, happy to spend the night there, but you have to pay to get into each place.
And you've got to wear heels. Nah, not about that.
I just wear my DMs out. If someone someone looks at me, like if a bouncer looks at me funny, he's like, mate, what do you expect me to wear? I'm not wearing trainers because I don't want to break a toe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you take like a stiletto to a big, you're going to lose a toe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Been there.
So yeah, I wear what I want and I feel comfortable in Pop World. Second best place in Birmingham.
What's the first best place?
Guess. Just guess.
I don't know many places in Birmingham, so
Wait.
I don't really go out much. Well, no, I do, but I go to the same places on repeat. Pop World and Snobs, that's it.
Yeah, Snobs is the best club in Birmingham.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's full of young people though
It is
now,
now,
when
yeah.
you go.
Yeah, because we're old.
Last time I went,
We're old.
I felt really, really old because everyone
don't.
was like 12. And then,
What day did you go on?
Okay, to be fair, it was a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what.
No, this is not a Wednesday that I went. It was
God,
someone's
God.
birthday, so it was like either a Friday or a Saturday. I felt really old, and then I bumped into these women who were like in their 50s and clearly didn't know where they were. So I befriended them, and we sang ABBA together, and I felt so young, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I went on a Wednesday as well. It was my sister graduated the other month. They were going Snobs. I dragged my mate out, who's sober.
Oh, bad move.
Paid for him to get in.
Oh, good friend.
Yeah. We split an Uber there. Paid for the Uber back because he had no money. We were there an hour. Like, we were there half hour before my sister and the mates turned up, so we were just there looking at people. Because it was so dead, because it was a Wednesday.
No, last time I went on a Wednesday, this guy was trying to chat me up. And my first question was, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 18. And I was like, oh, no, thank you.
Balls on him, though.
And he kept coming back to me going like, I'm okay with the age gap. And I was like,
I'm not.
I'm not going to such a child. No, leave.
That's when I am thankful I'm a bloke because I'm not subjected to that stuff.
Yeah.
But then to pull in a club, I feel like you have. I don't know if lads. I don't feel like this anymore because I just don't bother pulling in clubs because it goes fucking nowhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like lads feel like they have to do that. Because how else
I
do you...
hate it. So I
Do you know what
try and
hate?
explain this to people a lot, and they're like, "That makes no sense, Hannah." But if I'm in a club and someone comes over to me and is obviously only speaking to me because they want to take me home,
Yeah.
I will not speak to them. Whereas if you speak to me really, really nicely and just don't come at that
Can you
angle
do me a
at
favour? Can you
all.
pass me on my bag, please? Thank you. I just need my lip balm. Don't.
Wow, love.
Oh, don't.
If you come at me like a friend and don't offer to buy me drinks and don't talk about taking me home, then you'll probably get my number and I'll probably see you again. But people are like, that's so fucked because...
Yeah. Do you know what?
I don't know.
Grinding. Like, grinding.
No. I hate when people like just appear behind you and start dancing with you. And I'm like, from a girl's perspective, if you come up behind me and start dancing with me, I have no idea who you are.
That's what I mean, man.
So you always got to ask your friend, like, who is this man? Do I know them? Like, because it's awkward to just turn around and be like, who are you?
And then the guy has to like look at your friend to look normal, so they say yes. Like, but there's no interaction with the person you actually want to get. And I was like, what's going on?
If you want something to happen, come say hi, speak to me. I'm a person. Don't like touch me from behind and expect me to be like, yeah, I'm into this. Weird. Weird.
But even if I was like with somebody, I'd probably still want grind on them. I find the whole it's a weird ritual.
It is, isn't it?
It's fucking hilarious when you realise what's going on. Like when you're like because we're old now, we do that. We don't. I don't fucking go to clubs that often. I just look at the weird shit people are doing. Especially when I was sober. Going to clubs sober is fucking weird. It's fun after the first 2 times.
Nah, going to clubs sober as a female is like you're getting touched up and you're gonna punch someone. Whereas if you're drunk, you can be like,
you got into a fight with a bloke before?
No.
No. Would you?
No.
Why not?
Well, I feel like people don't actually want to fight me. If I'm like...
Yeah, if you like, it's that classic thing, it's like, they look like you're having a fight, but as soon as you step to them, it's
if
like,
they're trying to touch me up, I feel like the best defence is to be like, you've got shit hair, your shoes are shit.
Yeah.
Just insult them, and then they're like, ugh, and then they cry and run away.
I don't get it, man. I just, freaks me out. Like, I never felt comfortable trying it when I was like that age.
Yeah, because you're a normal human.
Yeah, no, man.
You're not going to touch someone up when you've never met them before.
I'm literally shuddering. It's so disgusting. Like the best conversations, the best place to pull in a club is smoking area.
Where you can have a conversation. Yes.
I spend most of my time in the smoke. I don't even smoke. But it's just like, I can't be dealing with the children.
But even then, right, so I've been chatting to people in smoking areas before. Someone will come up to me, start flirting, and I'll be really polite, and I'm like, I'm here with my friends. I'm not looking for a man.
Also,
Goodbye.
they've got the perfect in as well. I was like, can I have a cigarette?
But then they always turn around if you, like, reject them, even in the nicest way. And they're like, I wasn't trying to flirt, you're not even fit. You were though, weren't you? Doesn't matter if you're not fit or not. You were trying to flirt with me. Goodbye.
Like, lads are very
sensitive.
that, and they play dumb a lot. Because, like, as a lad, we do think about sex a lot. It's just natural. So when you play off that you're not, you may not have been, but it definitely slips into your mind for at least a second. Because that's the way our brains work. Because it's the monkey brain, innit? It's that old brain.
I feel like that's so offensive.
It can
All
be.
men are
But what I
monkeys.
mean by that is we're all chimps at one point. We're all apes. I'll use ape mind because that's a bit less racial.
That's not where I was going with that. But
I do. Like when I describe the primal, like the old.
yeah.
Because like we're still very prehistoric. Those brain waves haven't changed. So to me, it's the monkey brain. But I can see how someone could be offended by that because it's 2019 and people like to get offended by a lot of things.
I'm offended.
I can totally understand why people get offended over that. But like, because there's a lot of history with that word. But yeah, like that old brain is still in us.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's just very still. Get off of Tinder.
But I've got a new message.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, you okay? Whereabouts in the world are you from? Scouse and born and bred here. And then he's put a laughing face, a face with its like hands up, and a monkey covering its eyes. Like.
Oh, any lad that does that, fuck off.
But he did super like me, so.
I don't care. If you use that sort of emoji, like I'm all for emojis. I love an emoji chat, but don't use the monkey covering your eyes.
Why, it's
just,
cute.
It's not though, is it?
It's cute.
It's not though.
It's
Are you going
cute.
to talk to him?
No.
Exactly. Exactly. People that use that get called. I'm not saying you shouldn't be called cute. Like if you find someone cute, call them cute. But just don't use the monkey emojis.
I've
They're
taken
very.
note.
I don't think women should use them either. They're just.
But they're the cutest ones. I can see why you're not getting much success.
Oh yeah, it's that classic thing. It's like, why am I not
You
getting a
used the
job?
wrong emoji. Why?
Oh, if someone used it to me, I'm not going to judge them.
Okay, it
Harshly.
definitely sounds like you are going to judge them harshly.
Oh, in my head I am, not verbally. There's levels. I'm a Buddhist, so like, you can think like there's a level.
I'm a Buddhist, so I'll judge you, but it's okay.
No, part of Buddhism is like you can't verbally like gossip and stuff like that. That's
So
like
you
one
can
level.
talk shit in your head.
Yeah,
but
you can't shit in
get
your
it
head. That's completely like.
I think that's worse. I think if someone is doing something that you're like, that's annoying, just be like, yeah, that's annoying, and then they'll be like,
I think
oh, I'm
it
sorry.
depends. It depends how well you know them in it. Because like,
Yeah.
the one level is not talking shit, then
Yeah.
the other level's not thinking shit, and then you go up to
Oh,
like enlightenment and
okay.
shit. I'm a very bad Buddhist, but
Yeah, I get that vibe.
yeah. I can't talk. Like I think
I
there's
feel
levels
like
to it. Like talking shit to a stranger is bad because they don't know you. But if you're my mate, I'm talking shit to you in the best possible way. I'll phrase it in a nice way so you.
I feel like talking shit is a bad
It
way
depends.
to phrase
Yeah,
it.
it is. Yeah, it
I
definitely
feel
is.
like if I have an issue with someone, I'll tell them,
Oh yeah, that's
regardless of if we're friends or not.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people dislike me and block me all the time, because I'll be like, why are you saying that? That's a horrible thing to say. And they're like, what? And then they block me.
Yeah. Like if my mate says that, I'll be like, yo, I'll do that weird awkward laugh because I don't know what else to do. 'Cause it is funny what they're saying, but like if they said it to the wrong person, it could cause shit. So I was like, you do know if you said that to the wrong person, it would cause shit. And they'll be like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then there's me, because I can't.
But surely you'd only be calling someone out if they've done something wrong. So you're not saying it to the wrong person.
Oh no, yeah, yeah, talking shit. Yeah, but then talking shit could be anything, really, can't it? I don't know.
Well, you've lost me.
Yeah.
I am suitably confused.
Okay. Don't think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Why busking and not joining a band?
Got no mates. Next question.
Oh, sound. Because like, busking, even though the way I see busking is like you technically have a really big audience, but at the same time have no audience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I like though, because it's like I'm getting all the attention when I do good stuff, but when I do bad stuff, people just walk past and act like it did not happen. Whereas if you're on a stage, you do good stuff, you get applause. You do bad stuff, you get booed.
Oh, fucking love that. I love heckling people. Did you get going back to what we used to talk about before the podcast? You get a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
What?
Well,
like,
no,
off
I
who?
never used to be fair. So I never used to busk in Birmingham because it's a city and I'm scared of cities and there's loads of people and I came here once and I sang instead of playing the violin because that's what I'd normally do busking, and I got a lot of abuse from people, so I was like, never again. And then my car failed its MOT and I needed to make money, so I was like, where can I go that's close? Birmingham. But I'll play violin instead, maybe that will go down better. And it did for a few weeks. And then the last week I've been out, the council have moaned at me 3 times to the point where they've said, never set up here again because you're annoying everyone. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Who are these councilmen? Do they just walk the streets? They
Literally,
plainclothed?
this man appears from nowhere and he's like, I've had another complaint. And then
It's like parking attendants, isn't it?
yeah, and then
I
some
don't
of
know
the
how you
beggars
could
as
do that
well
job.
are giving me
I
shit.
love beggars. Beggars are
What?
so like they do such weird stuff that it's
To be
entertaining.
fair, up until this week, all the interactions I've had with beggars has been lovely.
Oh, it's very
People have been
50-50, yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
People have been like, we think you're talented, keep coming back. People have been like, I don't normally beg up this end of town, but I wanted to listen to you, so I did.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so cute.
Oh.
And we'll talk about music, because a lot of them are musicians, and a lot of them are rappers, which is like cool as fuck, and I can't do that. And this guy tries to teach me to rap, but I can't do it.
I
think his name was Anthony.
Yeah, I think I can. I can rap certain songs, but I would never do it in public.
But then more recently, people have been like, you are stealing our money. You're taking away from the homeless. You don't really need to be here.
Oh God.
That guy, when we were out the other day, that was like, I've begged here every day for the past 6 months outside this Primark, which I swear hasn't been there for 6 months. But
No.
whatever.
Oh, I don't think it has, no.
And he was like, and today I'm not making money and it's your fault. And then he called us bastards a few times. And then he hobbled away. So, it's getting more negative. Might just move city for a bit. Might go to Coventry for a bit.
Yeah,
nice and Coventry.
you call that a city. It's not really a city, is it?
Yeah.
Like, I get the criteria for an English city is that it has a cathedral.
Is that really it?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it's got 2, so it's winning there.
Well,
isn't it?
technically it's got 1.5.
Well, yeah. Someone did bomb one of them, so.
See, that's like that could offend somebody. I was like, I don't really care. It was funny. I got 2 laughs. Like,
Wait.
if someone laughs, it's a funny joke. Like I'm like that. Like, if someone takes the piss out of disabled, because I'm technically disabled, I'm not properly disabled, but I get my prescriptions for free, so that counts. Like people that get offended by certain jokes aren't even affected by that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the worst kind of offended, where it's like, I'm offended on behalf of the person that might have been offended by this.
Yeah.
And then you speak to the person that the joke is actually about, and they're like, I laughed.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Like, going back to, like, there's race jokes have been going for like 50, 60 years. Like, when they first started...
Probably way longer
Yeah,
than
probably
that,
way
to
longer.
be honest.
Well, back then I don't think they were jokes. But like, comedians like made livings off of like anti-women jokes, like, oh, my mother-in-law
Oh
and
my
shit
god,
like
what
that.
was that programme that I'm talking to you as if you know because you were there, but you definitely weren't there. I was watching something and it was like just a collection of comedy sketches and stuff from only like 20 years ago. But you watch
I
it
think
now
I saw
and
it.
you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I didn't watch it
how
all.
were
but
they allowed to
yeah.
put this on TV?
It's like people go back but even then it's like, now I'm just like, oh, it's a joke. It's supposed to be funny. If you don't find it funny, it wasn't your sort of joke. And yes, I think you can tell when someone's telling a joke if they mean it or not. 100%. Well, not 100%. But like,
sometimes I'm not even sure if I mean it or not.
yeah, same with me. But I think you can like, if you spoke to someone after, it's an act. A comedy is an act. It's not real life. Because like, every joke is built off of an event, but then that event is added onto from other events that has happened to that person, so it becomes funnier. If you know what I mean. So it's like 2 things. I don't know.
But then there's also the argument that, like, let me form this in my head before I talk shit to you. Like, there's certain things that you shouldn't be making jokes out
Oh
of.
yeah, 100%.
Because they're too serious.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I get that.
But then
I think I was safe. I
limit
think I was safe with the bombing of the Coventry joke because it happened a long time ago. I think I was safe on that.
Did
But if you
anyone die?
I don't know.
If no one died, it's cool.
I mean,
That's not like my stomach's making Greg's noises. I
Damn.
apologise.
we've had my bottle happens. Zips happened last episode. I don't mind. Yeah, I know, man. Like, there's obviously a line to it.
But I think everyone's line is different.
So some people still can't
judge it.
like Holocaust jokes. I understand the Holocaust was a horrible event.
It was terrible.
Yeah, of course it was.
Don't make jokes about
No,
that.
no,
I'll
but
be
like,
offended.
but like, there's like classic Hitler jokes where the punchline is related to the Holocaust, and I'm like, it's that joke that isn't really funny, but you're just like, oh my god, that's funny because someone had the balls to say it. Do you know what I mean?
It's like when you're playing Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some groups, a joke will go down insanely well, and you can put the same joke cards together with a different group, and someone will be like, I can't believe someone's just said that.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
I've experienced.
Yeah, I've had
The
Cards
bad
Against
joke teller. Many
Yeah,
times.
I haven't played Cards Against Humanity for a long time, but I don't know. I think it's linked to everybody has a fucking opinion now, don't they?
Isn't that a good thing though?
It depends what circles you're running. It really depends what circles you're running. Because like, if you follow certain, like, it's sports for me.
Yeah.
Like, some people, I'm not saying I'm a genius when it comes to football, or my one's pro wrestling. I'm a massive pro wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And I'm on some forums. Some people, because it's scripted, people think their ideas that they come up with make sense. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, don't. I need to find examples. But they're like, oh, this and this should happen. But it's like, no, you can't do that because, and it's just like, But people just spout shit on the internet, and it's just like...
That's every topic in the world.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I think it is, because I'm not... I imagine it happens with, I don't know, Game of Thrones. I've not ever watched an episode of Game of Thrones.
Never watched an episode.
No.
You're worse than me. People give me shit because I only got to series 5 and then I got too confused and then I stopped watching it.
I've read 4 of the books, but...
That's impressive.
Yeah, but then certain characters... I think book 4, 5... I think I read book 4. I got halfway through.
It's different to the series though, isn't it?
Yeah, book 5 is all Caitlin and Bran. Or Bran. And I hate the kid...
The kid with the raven.
Yeah, the disabled kid and then his mom. And I hate both of them. They both do fuck all. They both... And it's a whole book and I was like, I can't finish this. So, yeah.
Something must happen. You can't write a book when nothing happens.
Read it. So they're in my house
that.
and I want to go back to them, but I'm reading other books at the minute. And it's just like, I don't... But then I wanted to wait and watch all the series. And now I'm just like, I realise how many episodes I need to watch. And I'm really bad at watching them.
It's so confusing.
Yeah. It's one, I can't remember what I was talking about now. What we were talking about before Game of Thrones.
No idea.
Oh, we were talking about, mate, yeah, I imagine it happens in the Games of Thrones fandom where, this and this should happen. I was like, well, it didn't. So shut up. Stop giving your input.
Yeah, but it's nice that people are like that interested in something that someone else has created, that they want to be that involved.
Oh, don't.
Okay,
I think
maybe it's not. Let's move on.
It might be for Game of Thrones. It's just from my experience. And it's just like, I might do an episode of a podcast where it's just me calling internet wrestling fans out for being idiots. But then again, they might find me. They might think I'm an idiot.
There's that thing. I keep bringing this up and I can't remember what it's called. There's like some theory where no matter what you're talking about on the internet, it will descend into someone calling the other person a Nazi.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's true.
Yeah. But then
I can't remember who said that or where that came from, but that's like a legit thing that I read somewhere once.
And that's a powerful word as well, Nazi, because it just shuts down everything. But then people use it as like a defence sometimes on the internet as well. So if they don't agree with it, if you call someone a Nazi, it's like calling someone a nonce. Like if you call someone a nonce.
That's funny though. That's a good word.
Not
being a nonce isn't funny, but the word.
Oh,
nonce,
don't.
Where
was it? Where were we? I don't know if I'd come from a podcast or where was I? I was with my 2 mates from uni, and I'm not gonna name her in case she listens. But she kept like nudging me. I was like, "Stop touching me! I'm not a child." And he was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, and I was just like, "I'm running with this now." I just called her a nonce for half an hour. We're walking past families, and I was like, "Charlotte, stop touching me! I'm not a child. Stop being a nonce." And she was like, "Joe, stop it!" I was like, "No." But
it's
just
a funny word.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Nonce. Have you got a favourite word?
In the world?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did have.
It's like me with my favourite songs. I know they're in there. I can only remember 2. I don't know if I said my second one. It was Club Tropicana by Wham.
Really?
Yeah, fucking
mate.
That comes on. Especially if I'm drunk. It's like Step On. If that comes on when I'm drunk, I am fucking just happy.
No, September by Earth, Wind and Fire. When I am
It's
drunk,
up there.
that is the one song that'll be like. That is because me and my best friend, that is the song we bonded over when we met.
Don't.
So
I was
every
gonna
time
make
it
a joke
comes
there.
on, we're like, yes, our song.
I was gonna, like, whenever somebody I know says they were with mates, I was like, "You got mates?" It's my go-to joke.
Yeah, I've only got 2, but they're really good. So
Quantity, not quality. Yeah.
not quantity.
Carry on. So have you got a favourite word? You
Oh my
definitely.
God.
You have eaten.
Yeah.
Why
no,
is
I
your
know,
stomach grumbling?
because I'm digesting food.
Oh, isn't it
Yeah.
air going through your intestines?
Is it?
I think so. Well, yeah, it sounds airy, doesn't it?
It sounds like something is dying.
Oh, yeah, because it sounds like aren't those noises just like? No, I'm not going into. I was going to say, aren't they like just farts going through your intestines?
I thought it was food going through your intestines.
But why would it make a noise?
Because it's moving.
Yeah, but air makes a noise because air makes a noise when it comes out your arse, isn't it? It's a fart. So surely it'd make a noise in your stomach as well.
But I haven't just eaten air. I've just eaten.
Yeah, I know
egg
that.
and
Yeah,
egg
but
sandwich
technically you eat air as well.
and a caramel latte.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, I'm derailed there.
I
Can you
can't
remember your favourite word?
No, I remember that it's something that is like punctuation related, so people don't say it. But I can't remember what it was. Because I've had this conversation with like loads of people before. Where I've been like, there is no reason
one of my
we would
favourite
use
things
this
to ask.
word. It'll come to me. I'll let you know.
My favourite word is papoose.
That's a weird favourite word.
Yeah, because it just makes me it just makes me smile every time I say it because it's such a weird word. Do you know what a papoose is?
No.
It's like sling, I think it's a.
Oh, like for the babies.
Yeah,
to
baby
sit in.
sling. Yeah, it goes on your neck. And
That's
second
weird.
favourite word is snood. You know, like
Snood, like a-
Yeah. I don't know because they just make me chuckle every time I say them. They just make me. I don't know why, but those two words just make me happy.
Nah, I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to turn my internet back on, see if I've got. So, how many messages have you had? I've attended 2 today. While we've been doing this podcast.
While we've been doing the podcast.
Because I'm a bit jealous. We've only had 1.
2. Oh my god, shut up.
You've eaten?
I know I've eaten. That was today. That was today. That was. Who was on Tinder messaging at 6:30 in the morning? This one's 6 minutes past
Fuck
6.
it, Jim. He didn't go out last night when the gym this morning.
That one's 1 o'clock, but we'll ignore that. That was yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total today.
What? Men are so thirsty.
Yeah. This whole
I'm
conversation
not-
is just gifs of people wiggling their eyebrows, though. So it's not.
Oh, I had one of those once.
It's not even flirting.
Yeah.
It's just us being weird.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. Oh, I didn't even check my notes. Can I make notes about everybody that I have on the podcast? Just questions, just in case I forget.
I hope you've not written mean things about me.
Well, the Tinder one was on there, and also the ginger question was on there. Oh,
God, I'm dying.
my favourite thing is moaning. Do you hate like any style of music or any particular artist, and you don't understand why? Even though, like we were talking earlier, I do accept that people like these people now,
Yeah.
but I still hate them.
Okay. What is it? Oh, something all sounds the same. I had this conversation with someone the other day.
Oh, that's punk for some
I can't
people.
remember what it was.
Which really, like
So,
people
like,
said the Ramones.
The
every
one
Ramones
band
song.
that sounds the same everything they do. I know it's like so outdated, but Scouting for Girls, they only had one song. Let's be real, they only ever had one song.
They did so. What? Name it.
I can't.
Well, they had She's So Lovely,
Yeah.
and then they had Elvis Isn't
That's
Dead.
basically the same song, just with different
Basically the
words.
same fucking song. I hate how true this is.
There's someone like who's more recent though. It might be Post Malone, but there's more reasons why I don't like Post Malone.
Why do you think he's fake?
No, he seems lovely,
A
right?
lot of people think he's fake.
But I wasn't a fan of his music to start with. And
I like
then
the
remember
accent.
how I moved to Birmingham for that boy? That's all he listened to was Post Malone's music that kind of all sounds
What
the
year
same.
was this?
2000 and... Well, we only broke up a year ago. So
Oh,
it's,
okay. I was gonna say I thought it was like.
relatively recent.
I thought this was like when you were going to uni. I was like, fucking hell, Post Malone weren't Post Malone then. He was.
Was he not?
No,
Well, anyway,
I think it was 2015.
So I feel like-
he released his first song. I don't know.
him overplaying the stuff that I wasn't a big fan of made me hate it.
Yeah.
And then every time I think of Post Malone, I think of how that boy won't speak to me anymore, and I'm like, oh.
Ah.
Well,
Oh.
don't I broke up with him, but then he blocked me, so it's like he's got the power now.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, Post Malone makes me angry.
As a ginger, I don't want you to get offended by this, but it's Florence and the Machine.
I don't know.
I never understood it.
I think she sounds like all airy and whiny and just not great.
Do you know what pisses me off as well?
Go on.
It's how she gets all the attention, even though like.
What about the Machine?
What about the Machine?
What about
Like,
the
I
Machine?
can't name any members of the Machine. It's like you can't name the other 3 members of Coldplay. You just can't.
Chris Martin and his mates.
Yeah, Chris Martin and his mates. Yeah, I don't really like Coldplay either.
Someone the other day was telling me that their like career aspirations was to be one of the other ones in Coldplay,
Oh.
like that level
Well,
of fame.
I get it,
Where you're
because like,
rich, everyone
you're
knows-
making fucking dollar,
I can't
and no one
remember
knows who the
that
fuck you are.
Yeah,
Fucking what more could you want?
exactly. I bet you'd have them weird fans though that are like, well, actually, I don't care about Chris Martin. I'm
Yeah.
in love with. I can't think of any other
I
person in the
I
band.
don't-
But you know what I mean? I'm in love with the drummer. I'm in love with the guy that plays the keyboard, which is Chris Martin, isn't it?
I don't
That's
know.
a bad example. Well, whatever.
Yeah, but you're in love with him, but oh no, but you were pretending to be the other person. I think
That
you
was
were like
me
now.
acting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Uh,
I'm gonna be a star one day.
yeah, I never, I never understood the whole Florence and the Machine stuff, man. Like I had to play a song at one of my school concerts. We did like it was like me, the singer in my band, or the band I was in. Don't like calling it my band because it's a collective, isn't it?
No, it's your band.
No.
Take the fame.
Because I always
glory
think
with
of
that.
Mick Jagger once called Charlie Watts his drummer. So Charlie Watts
Well,
found it. No.
He
No.
is his drummer.
No. A band is a band. I don't care who writes the songs. Without the drummer, there's no band.
Yeah, but in that sense, so if I'm in a band, I'd be like, my drummer is doing this, my guitarist is doing this, but equally, I would expect them to be like my violinist.
Oh, okay, I get in that
doing this.
circle. Yeah, I get that.
Because
But
you're
but
all.
Charlie Watts still knocks Mick Jagger out, which is badass.
Well, that's just a bad attitude to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's in it for everyone else.
Yeah.
You're a team. You belong to each other
Yeah.
in like the most romantic way.
It is like a gang, though, innit? I do miss being in a band. A fucking gang. But then trying to find other musicians at my age that are actually like, it's so
I
bad.
feel
Like Peri shaking his
The
head, it's so
difficult
fucking
thing,
bad.
you can either find musicians who are dedicated or musicians who are good.
Yeah.
The good ones have given up on life. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not doing music. And the ones that are dedicated just seem to be dedicated to being in the band, but not dedicated to learning their instrument.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to punk, because no one can really
Yeah.
play instruments properly. I just play fast.
So when you find someone who can play and is willing to rehearse with you and is willing to do gigs, you're like, wow.
Yeah. It's like I'm talking to this drummer right now. He's got his own lock-up in Drury Court, and I was like, I really want to jam
Oh
you.
really? Who is this?
I'm not dropping names.
Go on.
No, I'm not dropping names. I can't drop names.
Shh. They don't need to know.
I'm not dropping names. And I was like, he plays like, we want to form a hardcore band, but like the way I play bass is like almost Lemmy-ish. You know, like a chord and then going off. You know, like Lemmy from Motorhead.
No.
What?
I was brought up on country music.
No, it
mate.
doesn't
I don't
matter.
know these people.
You don't know who Motorhead are?
I've seen the logo on t-shirts. Please don't kick me out.
I feel like you know Jack Black from School of Rock. You know, he's
Yeah.
trying to preach to the kids about rock
Yeah.
music, and they're just like, who? And like, and I feel like, oh.
I started listening to Black Sabbath the other day for the first
So
time.
you should.
Yeah, because we went to that exhibition and I was like, these are quite good.
See, I've not done that either. I don't feel like I need to. I really want to.
It's good.
I might do. Because there's the wall of all their t-shirts or something, isn't there?
Yeah, there's all the
That looks
t-shirts.
sick.
There's
They've got a bench now as well.
a bench?
Yeah. Broad Street. You know, by Reflex.
Oh, I thought you meant in the exhibition.
Oh,
There's
no,
a
it's
bench,
like- no,
you
it's
can
just
sit
like-
down and relax there
Yeah.
now. Nice one. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, I don't
The
know.
bit that was the best of it though, because obviously, like, I guess if you already know the music, it wouldn't be a good bit. So they've got a little bit with all the guitars where it's like, please play us.
Oh,
I
I
don't
know,
play
I'd
guitar,
love
so I
that.
can't do that. But then all around that wall, it's got like every album with the story, and then you can listen to the album. So I went along and heard all that like progression. of
Do they
music.
have-
It was cool.
Every Black Sabbath album, which is the ones with Ozzy.
Up to the last one that Ozzy was on, which is my favourite one.
What, 13? No, they just did one the other year, didn't they? I don't
Wait.
know. So did they have the
Wait,
ones with
let
Dio?
me tell you, I don't.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm asking the wrong fucking person now.
I'm googling
Dio.
them.
Dio is a don. I don't care.
Okay, so it went up to Never Say Die,
What year is that?
1978.
Oh, okay. So they haven't done the early, because they released 13.
13.
Not this tour, last tour.
2013. Well, that would make sense.
Well, I think it was their 13th album.
There's a
as
normal
well.
version and there was a deluxe version.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
More than likely. 'cause
The
it's
deluxe
over the
version
cell.
has 11 songs, but the normal version has 12 songs.
Wait, that's not right. It's
According
usually the
to
other way. Yeah,
Spotify.
it's usually the other way around, isn't it?
Maybe the 12th song's really bad, so that's why they didn't put it on the deluxe version.
Paid £5 extra for this non-shit, for not having this shit song.
What is the extra song?
I don't know. I couldn't.
Oh, it's a
tell.
live
Okay.
version.
Oh.
Something.
See, that's a cop out as well. Like live albums are all shit.
That is not true, right?
No,
Because
do you want to know something?
go on.
Go on. Tell me Tell me why, and I'll try and debunk you.
Because I'm going to use Ariana Grande as a reference.
That's fine.
Don't
Okay,
quote me for that.
I can. Yeah,
She's
I might
not done a live album,
Yeah.
but just for the sake of argument. So you listen to an Ariana Grande album, you're like, this is fire. But then you go on YouTube and you search for the tour version, so much better.
Yeah.
The arrangements are so much better, and you can't replicate that at home unless you've got a tour version album.
Yeah. Okay. I get
So
that.
that's why you should do live albums,
Okay.
because it's
Um,
always disappointing when you see someone live, then you go home, listen to it, and you're like, this isn't
Yeah.
what it was. when I saw them.
See, I'm biased because I don't listen to live albums anymore because, like, the early ones, like, I think the most, like, from this, like, there's a live album called Peter Frampton Alive. Peter Frampton's a knob.
Have you met him
Nah,
personally or not?
but punks don't like him, so I don't like him because I'm a punk. Joking.
Okay.
Like, that, like, loads of live albums for, like, the 70s and 80s weren't actually live. They were recorded and then added shit on. It's weird.
But is
So
it like...
why do it? Why lie to people?
Is it like the touring arrangements of stuff that they were recording?
I wouldn't know because I would never see Peter Frampton live.
But like when you compare the two,
Yeah.
because the live stuff has always got like better percussion.
Yeah. Okay.
And like nicer
Well, I don't
bass
know
lines and
because
stuff.
they were recorded in studios and just like not. They were like what's the word? What happens when you record music and then
An
it's
album.
mastered in a different way?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say edited, but there's an actual word for
Yeah.
it. Like mastered in a different way, and there's like crowd noises put in. I was like, that's a bit fake. Isn't it?
Yeah, that is a bit fake.
Yeah. So, but I don't know what modern shit is like because I don't listen to it because of the old stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I use a terrible example because Ariana has never done a live album.
Okay.
But if you go on YouTube and search for the tour versions, they're way better. So I want her to do a live album.
Okay. Get that. I don't know. What have you seen her live?
No, but on the 14th of September, I'm going to. So excited.
So much fun. I know, man. I've not done. I can't really say shit anymore. Like, because I've seen Backstreet Boys live.
Have you?
So fucking sick.
Were they amazing?
They were sick. I talked about it in a previous podcast, and I don't like talking about the same shit. But fucking Backstreet Boys were sick.
My
They were
flatmate the other day.
They're still doing all the dances, and I was like, it blew my mind.
My flatmate went to see Westlife not long ago.
Yeah, it was the day.
And
I
when
think
she
it was
first
the
told me, I was
couple
like,
of days after.
why would you go see Westlife? And then after a bit, I was like, actually, I'm really jealous.
Yeah, but they're not Backstreet Boys, though, are they?
Well,
They're not even the best.
who's
British.
in Backstreet Boys?
Who's in the Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys? Nick Carter,
I feel like this is...
Brian, Howie, AJ, and Kevin.
Okay, who's the other band? Boyzone.
Boyzone. Oh yeah, but
So the guy
That's
that's in
Ronan
Boyzone,
Keating.
who is called
Ronan Keating.
Shane.
Shane Duffy.
Shane Lynch.
Shane Lynch. Shane Duffy's a football player. Shane
His
Lynch.
sister, who was in Bewitched. Do you remember them?
What
Sadie
did
V.
you say? Love it. That's a chew.
She bought my mum's house. Sometimes.
How much for?
Not a lot.
As I said, they're not making any money anymore, are they?
No. But anyway, the point of this story is that sometimes my mum sees Shane Lynch in her old house. Claim to fame? Kind of.
Those blokes must still get a lot of attention. It was really weird because I was like one of the only lads in that building.
I'll be honest, I'm not surprised.
Now, the one thing I liked though, because I went as a fan, like lads obviously took their girlfriends.
Yeah.
And they were like weirded out by the first like 5 songs. When it got to like the last, how many songs did they do? They did fucking loads. But like by the end of it, they were proper into it. It was like, that's what I like about music. It was so sick.
I don't like the fact though that a lot of bands that are like that, where everyone ends up enjoying themselves, people at the start are like, I refuse to enjoy this music.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's good. You
Yeah.
know it's good. You know you're enjoying yourself. You're just trying to be all like
That's what I mean, man.
elitist about it.
It goes back to that tribal shit, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking enjoy Backstreet Boys. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And back to the bullying. If you're like open about enjoying what you enjoy, no one can rip you for it because you're like,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
right.
I didn't understand what you said then.
Sorry.
I realised you said back to the bullying,
Back to the
but it
bullying.
was like one word.
Yeah, I apologise. I will speak better. Back to the bullying. People can't bully you about stuff you love if
Yeah.
you're open about loving it. If you're like closeted about loving something and someone's like, oh, you like the Backstreet Boys, then you'll cry about it. But if you're like, yes, I do, they're fantastic, then everyone's like, fair enough.
Yeah.
Do what you're doing.
I'm trying to think of more random questions that I like to ask people. My go-to favourite, what's your favourite type of crisp?
Ooh, there's a question. Do prawn crackers count?
Nope.
Ugh,
Because
what's the point?
you
then?
deep fry them. You deep fry prawn
Do you?
crackers. Yeah, you
I
put
don't
them on.
personally. I've never made them.
Yeah, they come in like. Sorry, I used to be a chef. They come in like.
I used to be a chef, not a very good one.
No,
Like.
never So I'm not a chef anymore. Yeah, they come in like little discs
Yeah.
of like. It looks like. I'm trying to think. You know that brown paper you wrap stuff in?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Brown paper.
Is it just called brown paper?
Yeah.
It's like layers and layers of that on, and it's weirdly waxy. And you put it in like a chip pan, and then you puff up.
That sounds grim.
Yeah. Which is prawn
Wow.
cracker. What do you think?
They just look
Like,
white and pure. And
Yeah,
nice,
before
don't
I was like, oh, it's prawn cracker. I had no thought of how they made them. But then
Do
I
you
got
work
into
in
it.
like a Chinese restaurant or something?
No, I worked in a Mitchell's and Butler and we did a Chinese curry and Papa John's came with it.
Wow.
So no,
That's
prawn
incredible.
crackers don't count, so you're going to have to pick.
What's it?
What flavour?
The original?
No, I'm just checking. They do a hot flavour now.
Well, okay. Have you seen how white I am? Nothing hot or spicy is going in my body.
So you don't like curries?
Not the like real curries. I like white people curries that are like
Oh, like a korma.
Yeah.
It's not even a korma, is it? Is it a korma?
yeah, like the one with no flavour.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Like I've stopped calling people pussies because it's against.
But today you're making.
No, I just call them children. I just call them children instead. Like you're being
I'll
a child.
accept that.
Get a bit of heat, man. There's nothing better than hot curry, especially when you're hungover.
Oh my god, no! I'd rather die.
Oh, like I don't eat a lot of meat anymore. I'm
Yeah.
vegetarian and vegan most of the time, but I'm not
Vegetarian and vegan.
Yeah, I
That's-
have a lot of vegan meals, but then
Oh,
I also
yeah.
have vegetarian. Like have an egg. You know what I mean?
How dare you?
That's what I mean. I want to label myself because then I'm open to criticism and I can't take criticism. But I crave a lamb Rogan Josh now and again. And the Rogan Josh isn't the hottest curry, but I will crave it.
No,
Oh,
can't be dealing with hot foods at all.
mine hot and spicy monster munch every day of the week on a ham
But
and
it's hot and
cheese.
spicy, so we can't do that.
Or flaming,
Sour
is that
down.
flaming hot? Flaming hot. No, for
Still sounds
me,
hot.
I don't care about you. For
Am I not
me-
invited to your crisp brunch? I'm sorry.
Nah, hot and spicy flaming hot monster munch on a ham and cheese sandwich. Like it's difficult
this
to get in.
also annoys me. Stop putting weird things between bread and
Nah,
call it a
man.
sandwich. You can't put crisps on bread and
Yes,
call it
you
a sandwich.
can.
Fish fingers in a sandwich is
Oh my
weird.
God.
Don't do that.
Talking about
Weird.
Like, I'm in a group on Facebook called Rate My Plate.
Oh, my fave. Yes.
What the fuck's up with sugar
God.
sandwiches?
My mum used to talk about them all the time. I've never had one because I feel like that's weird.
Is this like war stuff? This is like
I think
ration
so.
stuff in it.
My mum used to tell me that her nan made it for her, so it must be from like that time. I can't think of anything worse.
Sugar sandwiches, man.
Sugary
Why?
bread.
Oh, do you remember banana sandwiches? You ever like a wrap banana sandwich?
Why are you going to put something that squishy between bread?
I used to have them when I was a kid.
No,
Do you know what freaked me
your
out?
childhood's broken.
I used to have cheese and tomato sauce sandwiches, and I look back on that and I was like, what
that
is
I can accept if it's like toasted. That's good.
Nah. OG.
But you can't put
Ham and
anything
cheese sandwich with
too
flaming
crispy
hot.
or too squishy or too warm in a sandwich because it's weird.
What about like a mini cheddar? You ever do like a mini cheddar sandwich, like with ham or something like that? You need a bit of crunch in a sandwich, man.
No.
That's the whole
that's
point of
weird.
toasting bread.
But then
'cause
it's
crunch-
like it's squishy and then there's a crunch in the middle.
Yeah.
That's weird.
it's called texture.
What? No, because if it's the other way around, like if you fried chicken, crispy on the outside, a little bit more smushy on the inside.
Yeah.
This is why I never made it as a chef because I don't know textural words. But when it's the other way around, it's like mush, hard. Nah, not about that.
Dude, like
Weird. Weird.
white people, man. Like
You are also white. You
yeah,
can't-
but like proper white people that don't know how to cook.
I was a chef.
Like my
I
mum,
only made pizzas. to be
like
fair.
my dad only started to like season a beef joint like a couple of months ago, and I told him to. He's been cooking me beef for years.
Yeah, to be
like-
fair,
White people can't do flavour.
I can as long as it's not spicy. I will not put spice in anything. If it's
Salt and
not,
pepper. Well,
it
salt and
burns.
pepper do count as flavour if you're white.
But you can flavour things with other things, like meat juices and stuff. Oh. Unless you're vegan. In which case...
A lot of good vegan
Don't
stuff
do
out there. Have you tried you know, Greg, did you try the vegan sausage roll?
Yeah, and I think the fake meat bit is really, really good. But the pastry is weird.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
And
is.
you would think, like, that should be the easy bit to do, the pastry.
Mm.
But they've... no.
Well, you got to take the butter out, haven't you?
Yeah, but, like, vegan butter is not that different.
Yeah.
To,
It's still puff pastry. It doesn't even seem like puff pastry, does it?
it's just crumbly, grim
Yeah.
shit.
I always put up with them. Favourite biscuit?
Favourite biscuit? Oh, my God.
It's only one favourite biscuit.
What a question. Okay.
Technically, there's two. There's two best biscuits. No,
It might be a cake, though.
there's like four. It's not a biscuit then, is it?
Well, I don't know. I
A
don't
cake
know
is soft
whether
and when
law
it goes off, it goes
stands
hard.
on
Are you going to say
cakes.
Jaffa cake?
Yeah, yeah.
Jaffa cake is a cake
It's my favourite kind of cake.
because it's soft and then when it goes off,
Okay.
it goes hard.
So I got to have a
And
biscuit.
a biscuit's the other way around.
Bourbon biscuit. No,
That's fifth. That's fifth. It's not in the top four.
the Oreos, but the double stuff ones.
Fuck Oreos, man. They taste like shit.
But the double stuff
Americans
ones,
can't do sweets.
The double, but they're all fat. Oh, that was offensive. Don't put that in.
No, it's not. People
Oh,
are
God.
Americans are fat. The fat is the most obese nation on average. So
Okay.
you're not lying.
It was a fact. It wasn't
Yeah,
racist.
just
It was a
truth
real
hurts
fact.
in it. There's 4 best biscuits. There is the custard cream.
Yeah.
There is the rich tea. Don't at me.
Yeah,
Rich
no,
tea
no.
biscuits are good.
I respect that.
Oh no, there's technically 5 because I thought of another one.
Oh
There's
my gosh.
the malted milk, which is
Not
underrated.
fun.
There's the nice biscuit.
Mm. What are them little ones that you get with your cup of coffee?
What shape are they?
This shape? They come
Yeah.
in a little packet.
Are they like? They got like a curvy, like circular edges with sugar on the top.
Yeah.
That's a nice biscuit. It's got nice ring on the top.
No, not them ones. We're talking about different things.
And
They come in a little packet. There's 2 of them. I used to live with a woman whose birds used to eat them.
like a cracker.
I'll find out. I'll get back to you.
And the undisputed OG of biscuits, the ginger biscuit.
Oh, no, not about that.
Ginger biscuit. You don't like fucking flavour, mate. Ginger biscuits. Ginger biscuits.
Do not fight
fucking
me.
one.
No.
Ginger biscuits warm my heart. I can go through 2 packets. I might even get some on the way home because I've got to watch the football tonight.
It's in your head now.
Yeah, because like I'll go home. Oh shit! I got to go into town. Yeah, football. I got to be home by 3 because football kicks off, and then my boys, Yeovil Town, are on the telly for the first time in 3 years because we are now non-league.
Sounds like a terrible team to support.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
So it's like what's the word? So it's self-abuse. Fucking hate football teams. Self-abuse. And the way I'm going to stop ending podcasts like this because no one has given me a decent answer. I've only done 4.
Maybe I'll be the one to change
I
the
fucking
trend.
hope so. I really fucking hope so. Do you believe in ghosts and aliens?
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm so ready for this
Yes!
conversation.
Yes! And
So-
have you ever seen one?
A ghost or an alien?
Yeah.
Never
or both.
seen one because I don't think they can be seen. Okay, not talking about aliens because.
I'm so fucking happy right now.
Okay, let's
You've
talk about
saved
ghosts.
this portion of the podcast.
So. Why? What do most people know? Just
Everyone's just like, no, yes, but no. And it's like, okay.
Okay, no. So here is my thoughts, and my thoughts are backed up by science, so like they're props true. So when people die, yeah,
I know exactly what you're going to say. I really think
Science
because
says-
I think I said this on the first or second. No, I said this on the 3rd podcast.
you may have to bear with my science because I only really made it to GCSE and past that I don't really know. But science says energy can't be created or destroyed. Yeah. So when you die,
Yes!
your energy must be going somewhere. So even if it's not going into ghost form, your energy is in the universe somewhere. And so I feel like regardless of if you believe in ghosts or God or the universe, the energy that is like doing all that stuff is energy that is people that have died, because where else does it go?
That's exactly what I said.
So I don't.
Yes.
Yes, we just fist pumped. That was cool.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, so I feel like ghosts in the sense that there's people walking around with their full personalities. I don't think that's there, but I think the energy that you had when you were alive is somewhere, and that is affecting the universe in some way.
I think it depends on how you died as well. Because, like, it depends where you died and how you died. Like, if you died in a really horrific way, some people, not me, because it sounds mental, think, like, wood absorbs energy and it just sits there. Because, like, I saw this the other day on Reddit, like, the London Underground is getting hotter.
Yeah.
Because it's built into clay.
Yeah.
And because clay absorbs the heat.
Yeah.
And it's reached its it's reached its point now where it can't take in any more heat, so it's just reflecting it back. Because years ago, the London Underground used to be colder than. Oh.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. When it's underground in it, like there's a layer of. I did geology for a bit. I'm supposed to know this shit. I got a U, so fuck it. Like there's like a weird bit of the soil where it's colder, but it can be depends what sort of dense soil and what's in it.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because like.
So hello.
Someone's
Stuff.
replied to my story. That's nice.
Oh.
So I'm gonna read this actually because
I just realised it's 1 o'clock. It's supposed to be 12 now.
cover time. What?
What?
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, that was someone guessing something wrong. So energy gets transferred, doesn't it? So you get heat energy that gets transferred into like movement energy or whatever. So I feel like if you die in like a horrific accident, your energy probably does get transferred into heat energy or something else. But I think a little bit of it does just go into the universe as like
100%.
spirit energy.
I'm so happy you agreed with me.
Aliens,
Because I'm not
I don't
mental.
know.
I don't know about aliens. Like, the way my mind thinks is like it'd be very egotistical to think that there wasn't something out there. But then again, I don't think it's come here.
I think that it's impossible for us to say because all the information that we know about space has been fed to us through governments.
Mm-hmm.
So if they wanted to lie to us, they could do. So nothing we know is real. Life is a lie.
Like
Let's just be
NASA has
happy
just
doing what we
released a lot of not recently, like last month, like a lot of UFO files. But it's what governments do is they'll release something and then do something on the slide that's a lot worse.
Exactly.
So like they're
They're
distracting
only
people.
feeding us what they want us
Yeah.
to know. So if there is life and they don't want us to know,
Yeah.
we won't know.
Yes.
But if they want us to know, we will know.
I like it.
Maybe the moon doesn't exist. We wouldn't know.
Oh, darn!
Do you know anyone who's been there?
There's a conspiracy theory about that, and it's fucking mental.
Well, I feel like the moon probably does exist because you can see it. But then, like, that's just what we've been told. So how would you know realistically?
My theory is I really need to finish this fucking podcast. I need to go.
Talk quick.
My theory is that the Americans went there, but they just didn't film it. Because if you watch the film, there's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah,
on there.
I thought that was all a lie, and then I watched
Yeah.
something on Netflix about it, and I was like, But then also, I feel like that's what they want us to think, or they wouldn't let them put it on Netflix. So now I'm conflicted. Like,
Well, I don't know because NASA hasn't really got the power it has anymore. Like they're looking for.
yeah, but like, if the
outside
governments of the
influence. Yeah,
world
true.
didn't want people to be thinking stuff like this, they wouldn't let it get out into the public
Very true.
like it has.
Sick.
We're all being controlled, but it's fine because you just sing some songs and go to bed, and that's your life, really.
Yeah, man.
That's my life anyway.
Ending on a very somber note.
That's a good note.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you worry too much about what everyone else is doing and what the government's doing and what they want you to know, you'll stress yourself out and then you'll die stressed.
Or
If you
they
just-
kill ya.
Yeah, someone told me the other day if I keep doing what I'm doing and not getting a real job and like living out on the edge, the government are going to poison me. I think he
that's
was
a
on
bit extreme.
drugs,
Yeah,
but,
that's
like,
a bit extreme. Isn't it insane?
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if you look, I'm not going into this now. Talk
we
about
should
it
have started with this.
But thank you very much for coming in, Han.
Thank you very much
Very nice
for
to meet
having
you.
me. Very nice to meet you.
It's been very fun actually. I don't know how long we went for because I don't pay attention.
Hours and hours and hours.
I just noticed the time on your phone. I was like, oh, I need to be in town now. But thanks for listening, guys. Do remember to like, share, and comment on my YouTube. I'm also on Spotify and SoundCloud now. Because I know people. Yeah, some people don't like YouTube and you can't listen to it without the YouTube app being open.
Yeah,
Still,
that's annoying, isn't
because
it?
it's 2019 and they're just not doing
Well,
that.
they can if you pay for it. You got to
Oh,
subscribe. for
is that what happens with
Yeah.
premium? The robbing bastards.
No one's going to buy that though, are they? Just go
No,
to
just
Spotify.
just listen to me on Spotify. I'll drop the link in my Insta. And what I like to finish on is like, just tell people that you love them, because the world's a bit
Aw.
shit sometimes. So
That's true.
yeah, so go give someone a hug if you know them. Don't hug random people.
Do not get arrested for the sake of love.
Cheers, guys. See you later.